Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's Week 14. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey. Big team. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Quick throw, right side. to start this drive. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive.
First down.
Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Whoa! 21G, 21G.
Tagovailoa on first down. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Loss on the play brings up second down.
All right, let's go.
Offense to the line fast.
Hey, turbo two. Watson, Oscar. Let's go. Scat. Corner, long. Ready, set.
Here's Tua. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Tagovailoa's pass.
Gonna have to wait a little
Intended
longer
for
for his first catch of the
81.
game.
Incomplete.
So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and long.
It's safe. Go ahead. Hey, turbo 1. 20, TX.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's away for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion.
Intended for number 81.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fair catch, the signal, and he brings it in at the 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here, EQ. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. His first throw is an interception. Luka Fitzpatrick has got it. Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Hey. Wait. Solo left Zion. Out.
First down. Tagovailoa to throw. It's caught. Devon Achane. And he's got a decent gain before being dropped down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook. Wide open.
Solo left Zion.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. One connects. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
Jason Sanders
First thing
for
you
the
do as
extra
a
point.
quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open against like a single or two. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. 319, get to that. Tonight.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Inside the 45. At the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Fields pass complete to number
was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10.
Cover one hard, cover one hard. 21G, 21G.
Two and out from the gun. Gets his running back. They're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And no luck there, that throw falls to the ground.
Tagovailoa's pass.
That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. He finds its target, that's him. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Tagovailoa on first down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Tagovailoa's pass.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan. I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. Complete right side to Washington. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They're right here.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route complete. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
That's good for a
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Intended for Tyreek Hill.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hey, 21 TX. 21G. 20 TX. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Tough pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
To number 81.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Solo left Zion. Solo. All right, fellas, listen up.
Here's Tua again. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the 1st.
Jason Sanders
Extra
for
point
the
attempt
extra
coming
point.
from Sanders. The point after splits the upright.
Good.
And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Round 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Timberwolves.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Ready?
With Sanders out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Quarterback.
It is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable.
On the pickup,
creates
brings up
space
second and
to take
2
that shot downfield.
at the 40-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson.
Trey Benson.
Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. He gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's complete. It's a rookie from Georgia.
14 yards on the
He's
play.
tackled after getting this to the opposing
And the
46.
Browns, first down.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first
at
down.
the 46-yard
I'm not
line.
sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 70 Timberwolves.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. He throws a bullet deep to misses. Inside the 15.
A gain of 36
He's
yards.
going to take this down to the 11-yard
That's
line.
another Browns.
Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
At the 11-yard
Analytics
line.
are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Going to run and draw here with Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down right at the line of
Better luck
scrimmage.
next time for you.
No
I
gain
feel
on
for
the
those
play.
running backs
Brings
because
up
that
second
blitz was
and
drawn
10
up to hit him right
at
in
the
the mouth.
Dolphins' 11-yard
Nothing
line.
doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns trim the lead to 1. Trey Benson, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 2. Things going well so far. An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready, set. Hey, all right, go ahead, go. Ready. Step. Set.
Finds him on the crossing route. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought
It's
down.
a gain of 31
One
yards.
goes for 31 yards.
And the Dolphins,
Is the Dolphins first down.
I think
First
my
and 10
favorite
at
part
the
was the magic
23-yard
he worked
line.
after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone
Get
following
set.
that big play.
Ready, deep corner, long. Double 1, high. Hey, 21, T8. Set.
First down. Here's Tua. Finds his man over before being stopped.
That's another
They get an even 10 on that
first
play.
down.
And it's going to be first down
and
Miami.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready? Whoa! Hey! Out!
From the red zone now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Intended for Devon Achane.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted,
by DJ
even
Johnson.
on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This, our last play of the quarter.
21G. Go ahead. Watson up. Solo left Zion. 20, TX.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on second down. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Ready. Solo. Ready. Hey! Scat.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Brought in. He's going to be short of that goal line. They've got a first and goal.
A gain of 12
Combine
yards.
tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready, team! Turbo 1 hot. Hey, 21 TX. Get on!
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You've got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was
Jason
effective.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
19 Jagger, 19 Bronco 80.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness of this defense.
Taking down the 20-yard line.
Panther 11. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. DJ Chuck there for the catch. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one.
It's
But
a
a
gain of
notable chunk of
22
yardage broken
yards.
off with that gain.
That's good for
They
a
like to say it's about the Jimmies and the
first
Joes.
down.
I think that's about the X's
A
and the
gain of
O's. That's a
22
well-drawn
yards.
completion that nets them
And
the
the
first down.
Browns first down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Panther 60. Panther 6. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. Ready?
On first down, here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it.
Sanders
Unsurprisingly, it falls
intended for
incomplete.
Trey
Second down
Benson.
coming up.
Incomplete.
Well, he's been perfect to that point
It
on the
leads to
drive.
second and
First time
10.
we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit.
And this is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have their second interception of the season.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
Well, I know I don't need to
at their
tell
own
you, partner, but if
17-yard
you're going
line.
to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, You have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
21G, 21G. 18. Hey.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Looks on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
For a Dolphins
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First and 10.
A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Let's go. Hey.
Tagovailoa back to throw. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. This one will get them into enemy territory. Hitting shots quickly. Catch moves into the 48.
That's another
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18. Turbo 1, high. Out.
That's to Waddle again. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line.
Complete to number 17, Jalen Waddle.
This is 2nd and 6 coming
A gain
up.
of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Browns' 44-yard line.
Hey, 21 T8.
Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. Hits him on the
Gain of 9 yards.
He gets it down to the 35
That's
before stepping
another
out.
Dolphins
Gain
first
of 9
down.
yards on the play.
First and 10
And that
at the
is a Dolphins first
35-yard
down.
line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Out.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to Achane. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to Devon
That's a pretty
Achane.
similar result to a first
A
down run
3-yard
play.
pickup.
Moves it forward,
Brings up second
keeps you on
and
schedule,
7
and makes
at the
second and third down a
32-yard
whole lot
line.
easier to manage.
Slide.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Get set. Out.
From the red zone on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Intended for Devon
Well, that's when you
Achane.
chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion.
Brings up
They came in
second
before
and
he could
goal.
find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass,
21G,
here's second and
21G.
goal.
Get set. Go ahead. 18. East right, slow. Hey. Connor, long.
Here's Tua again. Toward the side of the end zone, and that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be
It's
third
now
and goal.
third and goal.
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Tagovailoa's pass.
Looking for his wide receiver
Intended
there.
for Jalen
And that
Waddle.
brings up fourth and goal.
Incomplete.
That
It's
is a
now
DB's
fourth
best
down
friend,
and
pressure.
goal.
That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth
Ready,
and
shot.
goal.
Scat. Watson, Oscar. Ready, shot.
Here's Tagovailoa again. This is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it up and get close on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more
Sanders
snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Is good.
That one right
Makes
down the middle.
Dolphins 28.
The Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check. Warriors, Cougar 19. Check. Hurt.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Juju runs for the pick. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
They're right here. Hey, 21 TA. Solo left Zion. Solo left. Turbo 1, Hunt. Out.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Finds him over the middle.
Tagovailoa
Taken down right along the 30.
to number 81.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hey!
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
21G, 21. Go ahead. But G, what's it? Hey.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
It's a loss of 1.
I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Connor, long. Out.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Browns are going to have their 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Right with Benson. Small game there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
Now, faster.
He was taken down to the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Sanders going to look to
2nd
throw.
and 6.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime.
The kicker
now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point
His
set
kick
right down
is
the middle.
good.
And the Browns
Makes the
took the lead
score
in half.
Dolphins
It's down to
28.
7.
Browns 21.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20 in the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Get safe. Go ahead. 118.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. We'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call. That's him the first.
That's
good.
That
down
for
the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first and 10
at the 47-yard
so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Tyreek Hill.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Intended for Jalen
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And
brings
things
up
look
a
tougher
third
now
down
with 3rd and long.
and 10 yards to go.
Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
You should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now slipped away.
Patrick Surtain.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete.
In formation.
You go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
Taken. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. '79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Tough one to retain through that
Brings
hit.
up 2nd and 10
down
at the
coming up.
22-yard line.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Check smash. Check smash. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go check. Go check. Unlock. Lock. Hurt. Hurt.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. He's trying to go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No look on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one, going in double coverage, odds are against you.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboys. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Bronco 80. 65 cat. 65 cat. Hey.
He'll throw it. first down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35.
Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw it. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Returnable from the 2. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
At their own 17-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And this winds up being an excellent play from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
60 Bison. 19 Lions.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Pass intended
Trying
for
to
number
find his tight
82.
end. So it'll be
Incomplete.
2nd down.
It's 2nd
Hey,
down
Kate, I
and
know
10.
it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Going again here, Sanders. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown,
Complete to
Cleveland.
number 88. Touchdown,
The Browns
Cleveland.
cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the
The
middle.
kick
It's
is
good.
good.
And the Browns
That
tie
will
us
tie
up
the game.
28 all.
28 all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's out of bounds up across the
Malik
25.
Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
It's set. Running deep. Turbo 1 high. Turbo 1 high.
Fresno.
They'll start the drive with A-Chain. And powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Carrier.
It's
He's
one of those
tackled at the
sneaky little runs,
32-yard
Kate, that
line.
gets you enough yards
It's a
to
gain of
create
5.
some doubt
Brings
into that
up
defensive
2nd and
coordinator.
5.
You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled
A gain
with
of
the 1st
10
down
yards.
yardage.
And the
It sure
Dolphins
seemed like he knew
first
exactly
down.
where he was going with
1st
that right
and
off
10
the
at the
snap.
42-yard
First down
line.
from the 42.
20 TX. Set. 44. Ready. Running team.
Two and out from the gun. It is caught left side.
19 more yards.
This is marked down right
That's
along that
another
40-yard line.
Dolphins
It's a
first
gain
down.
of 19 on the
1st
play.
and 10 at the
And it's going to be
40-yard
first down
line.
Miami.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and
Ready,
10.
set. 21G. Ready, T.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Now not go back to it again if it's working. Complete.
14 more yards.
He's going to be taken down a
That's
yard shy of the 25.
Dolphins first down.
It's a pick up of 14 yards
First
as the chains
and 10
reset.
at the 26-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ready.
Tagovailoa on first down. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Complete to Devon Achane.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in the
It's
hurry.
now second and
Here's
6.
the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. He netted some positive yards.
It's down close. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Jason Sanders
Extra
for
point
the extra
attempt coming
point.
from Sanders. The point after splits the
His kick
uprights.
is
And
good.
the Dolphins break that tie
Makes
and
the
now
score
lead by 7.
Dolphins 35, Browns 28. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Set. 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To the air on first down. Sanders. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose.
Intended
Incomplete.
for DJ Chark.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays
Makes
you
it
like to see in the
second and
NFL
10
game.
at the
Before he was able
23-yard
to
line.
recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Still time to go. Second down now from the 23.
19.
Putting the receiver in motion.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we
Brings
hear
up
about
third down
closing speed
and
so
10.
often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Check smash. Check smash. Warrior 70.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
Forced to the
Incomplete.
ground and incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near
The
midfield.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Tagovailoa's
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
20, TX. Scat. 8.
Throwing again. Here's 2. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Hits the 20. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. He missed the linebacker lurking. Or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks. When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion. Solo corner, long. Ready,
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Complete to number 10.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's complete over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, 21.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. Past the 40. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gain. 14 on the play.
14 more yards.
And that is a Dolphins first down.
Another Dolphins.
For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
That one is incomplete. He'll hang on through the contact.
Intended for Albert.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
All right, come on. 18. Top on 3, kick.
Check. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion, man.
Set.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to A.J. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down by
Their
DJ
dominance
Johnson.
against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
The receiver this quarter will have every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right.
The kick is good.
That one splits
Makes
the uprights.
Dolphins
The
42.
Dolphins break that
Browns
tie and now lead by
35.
7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Dodge the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
To Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. Now
that's a run that's going on the
5.
stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Stack. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's taken down right before he gets this one to the 41.
That's good for a Browns first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down,
19 tight. 19 tight.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
On the ball. Now.
4 yards on the pickup.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
6 at the 45-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Chark.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Yards.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. The guys hitting out in front, first open on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Sanders going to throw here on first. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Intended for number 24.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise-breaking concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, no, they get him yet again. The Dolphins are going to have it. And he's sending us an outfield. That's his first career interception.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
Hey, talk about you. Ready?
Tua setting up to throw. We had a complete defensive play. Joey loose, incomplete.
Intended for Devon
Eventually,
Achane.
as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down.
Brings up
check
2nd
down,
and
check
10.
down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on 2nd down. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
20, TX. Yeah, ready.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Malik Washington.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion.
It's 4th down.
That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He finds its target. That's Hill. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
That's good
So
for
they
a
come
Dolphins
through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st and 10.
All right, go ahead, go. Scat. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And they have this run to the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Corner, long, 8. Hey, 21 TX.
Working inside the red zone. Look out. The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for number 81.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Turbo 1. Out.
Second down carry for H.A. That's a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
21G, 21. Watson, Oscar. 20, TX.
Going on third. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders.
Field goal.
A 27-yard look here.
Attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Makes the score Dolphins.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late.
Sanders
puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Sanders all set to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Go! Like Bronco 80. Steady.
It's Benson on the give. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there. Up to the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Going to the ground again on first. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Up to the races, middle of the field. It's inside the 10. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Trey Benson, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
45. Browns 42.
Raleigh's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 31
yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First down.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically. They're going to set it down inside the 35. It's a chance on the inside give. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Dexter Lawrence.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for second down. Back to throw, Tua. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is
A gain of 17 yards.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good for a Dolphins.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready. Solo left. Out. Down. Turbo one. High.
Right now, boys.
Hey.
Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Completed number 0.
Hitch route.
A gain
Hit
of
him in the
4.
short field.
It's now
and
second and
once that
6.
defense turns their
At the
attention
Browns'
elsewhere.
15-yard
This is a
line.
low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Scat. All right. Wait. Wait. Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third
Intended
down.
for Jalen Waddle.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the
Keely
red zone,
Ringo
and things
on the
happen so
coverage.
fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready. Shot. 20. Out. Out.
That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready. Team.
Motion.
Out.
They'll go quickly to the right. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this
It's a
offense
gain
up with
of
a first
8.
and goal.
That's another
So
Dolphins.
close to getting off the
First
field.
down.
With the fourth down
First and
conversion,
goal at the
keeps that
7-yard
defense
line.
out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
All set up for an insurance score here.
Ready.
It's first and goal.
All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. East, right.
Rush
Rush
in.
Let's go.
Here's Tua again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Tyreek Hill.
Just couldn't hang on through the
Incomplete.
contact.
Leads
And it'll
to
be second and
and
goal.
goal.
Still a couple of shots at this one.
Go ahead. Ready. Team. Out.
Nation here out of the down. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've
The
got
tackle
third
made at
and
the
goal.
6-yard line.
Well,
A
you
gain
get a
of
little
1
bit
yard on
closer,
the
but
play.
you can feel
It's
the
now
pressure starting to
third
mount.
and goal.
Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins holding on to a field goal lead. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Get set. Ready. Team. Wait there. 21G. Turbo 1. High. Solo left. Zion. Ice jam. Long. Get on.
Looking to throw. And that is the Jets that can end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this
Jason
lead we've got
Sanders
here,
for the
but
extra point.
his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Makes the
Easy to
score
see he's been one of the key
52.
actors throughout.
Browns
Appreciate the
42. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first
The
and
Browns
then
take
to the
over
end zone.
first and
So it's going to
10
be a touchback out
at
to the
their
20.
own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go Chap. Go Chap.
Sanders back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
And the Browns.
That is so much
first
more the
down.
exception than the rule when you're targeting
First and
double
10
check
at their
coverage.
25-yard
You may be
line.
fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Riggs. Riggs. 19 tight. 19 tight. Chap 60. Chap 60. Ready?
On first down, here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it goes incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Going again here, Sanders. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
Sanders pass intercepted.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Turbo corner. Ready. Lucky. Hey. Ready. Hey. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Go get him. Out.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. There's that man again. It's Hill. There he goes on the right side. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record.
Jason Sanders
Extra
for
point
the
attempts
extra
coming from
point.
Sanders. Extra point set right
Kick
down the
is
middle.
good.
And the Dolphins take a
Makes the
three-possession
score
lead.
Dolphins 59, Browns 42. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought
The
down
Browns
just beyond that
take over first
25-yard
and 10
line.
at their own 27-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Warrior 70. Ready?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Let go.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is brought in at the 15. He's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions.
The kicker on for the extra point.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go
Makes
about
the score.
this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Browns 49.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Dolphins are all over that kick. This game is over.
Recovered by the Dolphins.
Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Whoa!
They're going to pass it here. Quick slant, caught by Washington. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami.
Washington.
The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
The kick is good.
Easy for the QB?
Yeah,
Makes
to be
the
short
score
distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
At their own 45-yard line.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Under the gun, here's Sanders. He's a million there in the throw it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second.
A 10-yard
And they're still
loss
going to
on
have
the
one
play.
left at their disposal.
It's 2nd down.
And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Hawk 70, 19 tight, 19 tight, 18 rattler, 18 rattler.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Trying to push deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. He's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns
Makes
cut the lead down to 10.
Dolphins 66. Browns 56.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Dolphins were all over that
The
kick. This
onside
game
kick
is
recovered
over.
by the Dolphins.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Ready. 18. Wait. 20, TX.
First down, Taylor by Moore to throw. Here's a screen for A-Chain. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line.
Complete
Now
to
let's see,
Devon
Brock, if
A-Chain.
they call their final
The
timeout.
tackle made back at
Now
midfield.
the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Go ahead. 18. G.
Hey, we're gonna do some center.
Connor, long. Hey. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's over deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with
Jason
the receiver,
Sanders
that kind
for
of
the extra
speed,
point.
that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Sanders
His
connects
kick
on the play
is
after.
good.
And the Dolphins take a
Makes the
three-possession
score
lead.
Dolphins 73, Browns 56. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time
The
enough
Browns
for
take
one,
over first
maybe
and
two
10
final plays here.
at their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Check, hurt. Here we go, check. 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Let go.
To the air, Sanders. Rush, laid on a platter for him. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock.
It's a
Up to
gain
the
of
40-yard
20.
line.
That's good
Timeout
for
arrives
the
with just 3
Browns.
seconds remaining in this
First down.
game, so we've got one more snap
It's a
coming up.
gain of 20. And the Browns first down.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Panther, here we go. 70 Lions. Street. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.